What up, though? It's Shabby Womack, for all who don't know that. And I'm gonna tell about the time where I was trapped in a basement.
It took me way back down memory lane.
All right, so at the time, it's winter time. 2000, I don't remember for real, but I ain't have a car. So it had to be like 2014. I was either currently dating, or not currently, but at the time I was either dating this girl or she was an ex. Either way it go, we was cool, kept in contact. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I pull up. She was like, yeah, just come over or whatever. Like, all right, be on my way in a minute. Pull up, and I go to her room. We go to the room, we chilling, we laying. I think we watching like Mario or Jerry Springer, some. We was watching something. I really wasn't paying attention because you know where my mind was at.
Booty.
I came in, flip flops. I ain't wearing too much. It's wintertime. Ryan, I got on flip flops in the wintertime. I'm like, you know what?
Oh, you got that on the beat down the Dooney.
It's about to go down. I'm ready. It's about to be the first time too. I'm like, yeah, it's up. Let me go ahead and get ready.
Your first time or just your
No, our first time. Like, we ain't do it before. So I'm like, all right, I'm like, lunch. So I get in there. Like I said, we chilling. I don't even remember what we was watching because I started getting on my phone. I'm like, all right, let me lay on her. So I'm laying on her. I'm like, let me make this move. So then I get up to the bathroom, come back, lay back on her. Now I took everything out of my pocket. I was already ready. I had one thing left in my pocket. And that was protection. Yeah, had that thing on.
I packed that thing too, so you come around this way, you will get caught.
So I was like, all right, everything out. Lay down or whatever like that. Next you know, I hear like a door open. I ain't thinking nothing of it. Like, whatever. She's like, oh shoot, I think that's my grandma. I'm like, so? Like, her grandma lived there. She was like, you're not supposed to be here. I'm like, huh? Like, I'm literally chilling. Like, I'm not thinking I gotta be on like P's and Q's. I'm like, oh snap, we got a bigger problem. So I'm like, all right. She's like, just go downstairs. I'm gonna come and tell you when to come up or whatever like that. I'm like, all right, bet. I ain't ever been having to sneak around. I got caught up one time before when I was with somebody else, but that was a whole different subject. So I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna go downstairs. Now, a lot of people's basement got like an active area and then a non-active area. So I'm like, this is the first time I've ever been in this girl's basement. So I'm like, okay, where's a non-active area? What looks like a non-active area down here? So I'm like, that freezer. So I go behind a bar, crouch down on some Splinter Cell joint. I'm creeping. Something told me, open the freezer. Cause if it's plugged up, it gotta be active. So I open it up, there's stuff in there, light come on. I'm like, dang, this ain't it. Whole time, there's people up there moving around. There's people up. Now she had like, I think like a sister or younger, I don't know if it was a sister or a niece, but she young, so they roam everywhere. Energy running around. I'm like, she come down these stairs. So I'm like, all right, let me move from here. I see like the other side of the basement, all that looked active. I kid you not. I started walking up from behind the bar. I look to the right, I look to the right. It's a hallway. One person can only fit through there. There's a door at the end of it. And I'm like, my nigga. So I walk through there and I open it. I see water hose. I see old board games that got like spider webs. I'm like, oh, this room ain't active at all. So water hose, it's wintertime. Water hose ain't plugged up. I go in there, I close the door. So now I'm like, all right, I'm in there chilling. I'm looking around like, all right, that's pretty cool. And it's like they had like these little wooden like shutters that you can kind of like look through. So I'm looking through and I hear two people come downstairs. I'm like, oh shoot. So I'm down there looking. Please don't come down. So her grandma and her younger sibling came downstairs. I ain't gonna lie, if grandma would have went to that door, we ain't even gonna talk about that. Grandma, well, I don't know if I would have been like shocked or I'm like, they just run, like move. No, I'm playing. But it probably would have been a mush. I wouldn't have like, blah. I probably would have just like,
You would have mushed, move, bitch, granny.
I mean, so she wants to see who I am, and I'm hauling ass. I'm out of there. I'm just playing. I wouldn't hit Granny. Granny rock with me, so I probably just be like, hey, how y'all doing? I listen. I was fixing something, but no. So I'm in there, whatever like that. I'm chilling, and they come downstairs. First time she put like a load of clothes in like the dryer or something like that. I'm just like, all right, whatever, I'm chilling. Then she walked like toward the door and I'm just like, oh. Then she turned, went behind that bar, went to the freezer, put some stuff in there. I'm like, so they went grocery shopping. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm glad I moved because I would have been stuck at that bar just looking at her like, looking goofy. The only thing I had on me, because at one point I thought like, I'll just run out of here. Like I just completely just run out because my mama had to go to work. And she would usually leave the house around like 2:30, 2:45. I'm looking, it's like 1 something. I'm like, push him to shove. I'm more scared of my mama than I'm scared about you getting caught or anybody else in this house. I walk straight out the front door. Hey, how y'all doing? Excuse me, can I get my stuff? Thank you, and just keep walking. So I'm like, all right, bet, whatever. So I'm down there, I'm chilling, so I call bro. Hey bro, what up? I'm like, so I'm trapped in a basement. He's like, what? I'm like, I'm trapped in a basement. He's like, who basement are you in? So I tell him, he's like, why? Like, what happened? So I catch him up to speed or whatever like that. So he just bust out laughing. And I'm like, I'm gonna call you back. So moments later, I hear somebody come downstairs again. So I hear my name be called, Marcus, Marcus. I'm like, I creep the door open. She's like, here. I didn't have my flip-flops. I didn't have my wallet. I didn't have my headphones. I didn't have the keys, nothing. Like, only thing I had on me was my phone. So I'm loose. I'm like, man, so she bring my stuff. I'm like, all right, I'm about to, she's like, no. She's like, I'm gonna give you the signal when they come out. I'm like, all right, bet. So I go back in that room, sitting there chilling. I'm looking like, shoot, I'm about to steal something now, because I've been here, I'm about to start playing board games with myself and everything. So I'm like, all right. So then she texts me like, come on. I'm like, it's go time. So I come up the stairs. Now, their basement stairs, when you come up the stairs, you can turn to the left, go up 2 more stairs, and you're in the kitchen. Well, they had a door, like a push door that you just swing back and forth or whatever like that. So I'm coming up the stairs, I'm coming up quiet, creeping. I get to that, like probably about 3 stairs left. The door swings open. I haul ass run out that side door, slipped, hand on ground, got up, down the driveway. I ran so fast to that car that I ran past it. And it was wintertime, so it was icy on the street. They don't plow the side streets in Detroit. So it was like slippy, so I'm sliding. I ran past the driver's side door and I couldn't stop. And I slid and flipped over the curb, land all in the snow by a tree, get up, hop in the passenger side, scoot over to the driver's side, tires down the street, gone. So I'm like, all right, I'm good. Like, I don't know if she seen me or not. Like, I had this all planned out. I went to my, I ended up going to like my people crib or whatever like that down the street. And I run down the stairs. I'm like, my cousin like, what's wrong, bro? I'm like, I just ran out this chick basement. I almost got caught. He like, why was you in the basement? I'm like, bro, look, it's a long story, Brian, but I just almost got caught. And then, so, I'm always a thinker. I'm always thinking, after everything is done, I'm even in the midst of the moment, I'm always thinking like, I thought like run out the back door, hop the fence, run around the block, come around, boom. I'm thinking of escape ways. I'm like, you know what, I can do this. I can just hop over the fence. And then, so one part I left out, and this is why I said I'm a thinker and stuff didn't add up. She told me when I pulled up, park across the street and a couple houses down. So I was like, all right, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm thinking hunch. That's the only thing on my mind. I already got one off before I got there. Only thing on my mind is to crack. So I'm like, all right, park across the street. That's how I end up running past the door. So I get home, I'm talking to Ro, catching him up and everything like that. And then it hit me like, she was real calm during that whole entire time. I'm like, so she told me to park across the street. She was really calm. She knew exactly where it told me to go and everything, like go in the basement, all this and that. And I'm just like, I'm nervous at this point. I'm like, oh, you done did this before. Had to. Ain't no way you this smooth. She done did it. So I asked her, and I ended up finding out, yeah, her ex nigga used to be out the window, like always in there getting caught. And I'm just like, well, about to get caught type stuff. I'm like, oh, it all makes sense. But you know, I got out of there. I was good, you know. I couldn't trust her. I was like, I ain't coming to your crib because, yeah, grandma's.
Any stipulations?
Yeah. No, I'm straight. I can't do it. Because if I would have got caught, I don't even know how I probably would have reacted like real chill, but then I would have got disrespectful. Because like I said, I'm more scared of my mama not getting to work than hearing her mouth than I am about anybody in your family. I'd be like, hey, let me my stuff. And when they talk to me, I just completely ignore them. Like, hey, what are you doing here? Thank you. All right, they just walk out. So, and I don't want to disrespect, the elders. You gotta respect your elders out here. But yeah, that was a time where
Nigga, you was talking about mushing granny.
it was a thought. I didn't say it was just a thought. Cause I'm like, yo, if I push her out the way,
It's better to push the stick though.
you feel me? Like just so she can't see what's going. She gonna be startled. First of all, there's somebody in there. So it's, So by the time she
You really could have just struck Granny though. That probably would have been a better option.
but what if Granny got a bad hip? And she fall.
Probably already do that.
My hip.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Nah, I'm up here looking like I'll push Granny's down. Like I ain't trying to hit that
Is that your Granny?
on my No, it's not my granny. But when nobody do that to my granny though. Niggas love their grandmas. Niggas love their grandma. I told my best friend that a long time ago when she had issue with a nigga like niggas love their grandmas.
Graham too, but
So let a nigga push your granny. What you up?
first of all, why is that situation bad?
It don't matter. You not even gonna think you gonna be like, you push my granny?
First of all, that's a random nigga in my granny crib. And then you
That's
come to
the
my
fir-
granny crib and push my granny?
You come in my
Bro, what?
intruder. You gotta go. Like you gotta go. Where he at? Where he stay? Who know this nigga? Like it's all that. It's all that. So yeah, I'm glad ain't nothing ever come to that. All right, what if I went through a board game and
That probably
Connect Four, all in that shit. And they just run out there.
You could have just ran out with the board game over you.
This ain't a cartoon. She can't see me. But yeah, so
I mean, shit, you really wouldn't if you ran out and kind of bum rushed her real quick.
yeah, that's pretty much why I got caught. And that was like the last time, because the first time it happened, it was in somebody else's basement, and that one was even worse. But she's still cool. We still cool to this day. What up, though? You all right?
I got two questions.
What's that?
First, when you looked in the refrigerator, nigga, did you think you was gonna hide in that bitch? What the fuck?
Yeah, you a pretty tall nigga.
No, I
When you said freezer, I was like, oh, maybe it's a deep freezer.
No, it was like
Like that.
yeah, no, it was a joint in the basement or whatever. So I'm like, I opened it just to see if the light was gonna come on. Like if it was plugged up, if they used it.
Was you gonna hide that motherfucker?
No, I was gonna stay behind the bar.
Oh,
Because at that point, in my head, it wasn't an active area in the basement. Once I opened it up, the light came on. They used this area for something, and she did. Because when they came over the groceries, she went over there and put something in the freezer. I'm like, if I would have stayed there, I would have been caught.
Okay, my second question.
What's that?
Did you eventually crack?
Man, no, I ain't cracked.
Okay.
It was probably for the best.
Okay.
Cause I heard that she cried during it,
Okay.
and I'm so silly. Like I would've came with some tissues and just like threw it over her head while I'm hitting back shots or something. Kind of like wipe yourself off. You're crying, like so. Yeah, no, but I never cracked. Respectfully, I never cracked. We good.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Respectfully. All right, I got some questions.
What's that?
Which part of the city was you in?
I was on the west side. You feel me? Detroit, we was over there. You went on the street.
It's a general location. You don't gotta tell me the street. You know our main
Greenfield area.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like Greenfield and some cross streets. Yeah.
Okay. My second question. My second question is, if you would have got caught cracking.
I'm getting my nut. Hey, what's up? I'm in it, baby. Like, I'm not gonna be here for long.
I'm not gonna be here for long.
Like, what?
You think you would have nutted more off the fact that the door just wide?
I would have nutted once she came in
Out of
and
fear, or would you have just been like, oh, that shit good?
I probably would have jackrabbit. As soon as I heard the door open, cause like now we about to stop.
Yeah.
Who about to stop? You finna stop. I'm about to. What you want me to do?
I brought this rubber for a reason.
You heard me? Now I'm stopping with rubber on me, and I'm just like, do I throw this away? Do I keep it? Are we gonna start it back up? And it's hard. Granny would have just been like, she would have just took that one. I ain't gonna lie. She would have had to see me. She would have had to see me. Hey, look, sorry, Graham. You ain't did it before. Don't act like.
How you got these granddaughters?
You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm here. Like, it's you. Like, this part of you.
Lineage started with you, man.
You hear me? Hey, you know what you was doing back in your heyday,
Okay.
you know? but
Yeah.
yeah.
Say grandma was up.
No, granny was probably free, you know.
Oh, hold him down, baby. Let mama have him.
Granny ain't bad looking out here. Granny right.
Granddaughter gotta get it for somebody.
Yeah, this shit from your grandma.
Look, I ain't had a. And I don't mess with ugly chicks anyway, so. I don't mess with ugly chicks anyway. I'm confident on
Say
that.
the same.
Oh.
I done hit a couple that ain't really my best.
I mean, I ain't hit her, so I mean, I guess I can kind of. Never mind. We gonna keep that. Y'all, too much, man. Chop fade it, chop you won't make all that.